morning as we take the kids to school, right, Sam?
Yeah, tomorrow morning, and it will have been snowing for a little while, so roads may be slick out there. Visibility is not going to be great, so I want you to plan accordingly for tomorrow morning. Be sure you're checking in with Jeff and Jamie, Shannon, Kelly, the whole crew first thing tomorrow morning, and they'll get you through that morning commute. As far as tonight goes, we're dry early, but after 1 o'clock in the morning is when the snow starts to come in here, and it will be snowing off and on throughout the day. We may have a couple of bursts in the afternoon and especially early in the morning that are a little bit steadier. It's also going to be crazy cold. I know you're probably not shocked by that at this point. We've been in a really cold stretch. We haven't been above freezing since Sunday morning, so more of this continued cold. Wind chill 0 to 8 degrees tomorrow. The actual temperature gets up to 20, but it's not ever going to feel that warm. Friday morning flurries and still cold. Your first alert for highs back in the 20s. It's late in the weekend that we finally get back above freezing. Certainly not tonight. It's 15 right now. Good evening to you in Akron. But it feels like 3 with the wind factored in. It is so cold outside and really cold all night with temperatures in the teens, light winds and cloudy skies. And of course, we get that snow early tomorrow morning. So how much snow should you expect where you live? And will we see any lake effect? We'll talk about that coming up in my first alert forecast.
Although
I know parents are like, we're done.
yeah, we're ready.
Yeah.
We're ready to send them to school, but as long as it's safe, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I would still do my homework because obviously no guarantee, right? This is not going to be like Sunday, by the way. I know after a big event, you kind of have that recency bias, like, oh, is it going to be as bad as the last time we had to deal with this? And no, it's not going to be that extensive, but there will be snow showers in the area. Unfortunately, the timing is not great for commuters. So let me walk you through future view here. It comes in after 1 o'clock in the morning. So if you've got plans over the next few hours, there's not going to be any snow out there other than flurries, but the scattered stuff continues into the morning, and then the morning drive, some travel headaches in spots, slick roads, low visibility. This has been really overly excited about quite a bit of lake effect on the east side. So we're going to be watching that very closely. Frigid overall. We only get up to 20. That is for tomorrow's date. 20 degrees below average, like even for late February, mid-February, however you want to think about it. This is cold, and with the wind factored in, it will feel as if it's in the single digits. Now we're going to transition to lake effect as we go through the day, so the snow really becomes more localized, but there's still going to be some good bursts of it. We might later in the day pull a little connection off of Lake Michigan, which is not as icy as Lake Erie, so definitely some lake influence here. And even Friday morning, still a little lingering lake effect. Again, not a ton of snow. I think I got about 4 or 5 inches of snow just on Sunday, on top of the snow we already had. So it's not going to be that much. Through Thursday night, it's just 1 to 2 inches. But because of the timing, again, still the possibility for impacts on the roadways. Then we factor in that additional lake effect on Friday. So we start to add on, particularly downwind of Lake Erie in the primary snow belt. So places like Chesterland, Mayfield Heights, Beechwood, Kirtland, Chardon, we could get in that 3 to 4 inch territory. Maybe somebody ends up slightly over 4 inches out that way, but everybody else, again, a general 1 to 2. Of course, we did issue that first